Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Oh, I am so excited to play this game. Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter was a really good game. I have no doubt in my mind that this will be an amazing game. Let's get into it. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. He's coughing.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
So that's once
Terrific.
Watson.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try
Mycroft.
to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Now, I've seen the E3 trailer. This game is from 2021, so it's fairly old and fairly new at the same time. And in the trailer, it kind of depicted John Watson as sort of in Sherlock's head, like literally. Cinematography of it is looking pretty good.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Oh. Sherry. That's what Watson calls Sherlock? Sherry? Right. So this is for a camera. Okay. Right trigger to run. So it's left trigger for the camera. This is for the Sixth Sense. Italian tourist, friendly, deaf in the right ear. So, oh, the Sixth Sense is cool.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
Turkish servant, accommodating, affable. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, and this is like another type of Sixth Sense. When we press it, we know where our goal is. So how do we talk to people? Is it just triangle?
Sherlock, don't get
Right,
lost
so
in
it's
this
X.
huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
I'm not getting lost in the huge... Well, it's not a huge garden. You know? This is far from a huge garden. The gates aren't open, so... Technically, this is all we have to see of the garden. It's not a huge garden at all. Not yet. Good day, you servant.
If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Will do. Right, do we just saw... What happened? Oh, we just go through here. So, my mind is thinking that if we can just walk through there, can we just walk... No, we can't. See? See? We're closed off from the entire garden, Watson. You should pay more attention. I'm loving this game. I really am. This is amazing.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
Right, just 1 minute. Let me... A Cordonian servant, deaf in the right ear, affable. I can just, like, look at everyone. French cook. How would we know if they're a French cook? How do you know that they're a French cook? My good fellow is an Italian Receptionist, polite and affable. Well, isn't that just lovely?
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
Sign what papers?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it
Brilliant.
was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room.
Shut up.
I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Right.
Your
What-
room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
Well, isn't that funny? It's so funny because his apartment is also 221 Baker Street. Like, that is amazing. French cook, single parent, sympathetic. He's smoking. Who's he? He's a Cordonian aristocrat. Sleep problems, friendly. Oh, what's this? Dear James, I read your treatise on the binomial theorem with great interest, and although some parts of it still remain unclear for me, I must say that you have done an impressive amount of research. I strongly recommend you publish as soon as possible, for I anticipate a great and wide practical usage of your method as soon as it becomes known. Yours sincerely, Professor Gilbert. Nice. So I can't just enter any of these rooms. Right, so that's 226. Two, 223, 222, 221. Why are you stood there? Who are you? A Turkish servant accommodating sympathetic. Good day.
I apologise, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Like, do you notice how John isn't following us? Like, he's not following us at all. To me, that really suggests that... I don't know. So, where is it that I'm wanting to go? Down here. Down here is where I'm wanting to go. Yes, it is.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
Wow, that is... yeah, that's very lucky. Why are you stood all the way over there? Stand over here.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Like... oh. Dark rituals at the graveyard. And so, right after I turned the corner, I saw him. The necromancer. He started to nervously look around, but I quickly hid behind a gravestone. Common sense told me to run, but my duty to you, my readers, was more important than the risk of my own life. Really? Luckily, the vampire did not notice me, and continued his devilish ritual. He raised a woman from her grave and ordered her to kill 2 men who were close by. They then kissed and made an unholy love in her freshly unearthed coffin. It lasted for hours, but when the moon became low in the sky, they turned into bats and flew away. Wasn't that wizard? I managed to obtain a few photographs of the victim. Unfortunately, they were confiscated by the police. Oh. Oh, he's telling me to look at that.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
A medium?
Come
really?
on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
That is true. I've been wandering around gamelessly.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me.
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
That is true.
That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Whoa. Bit mean.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
So this is ceviche, is it?
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
If seafood's not to your taste,
Alright, shut
everyone
up.
loves Benedict spatch. Our poached eggs with
Sherry,
hollandaise.
I'm over here with my new Ursine
Can I
companion.
talk to this guy then?
Pardon, monsieur, but
No.
I am not in the mood to talk.
He does not want to talk.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What do you have in mind?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
It's like the way that this is sought out, it really feels like this John Watson is just in Sherlock's head.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
Oh.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
This is cool.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
I believe it's that guy there.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Or should I...
All right. I
Pick
hope
it
you
up.
noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Right. So, press this.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
I can ask other guests. Sherlock can ask bystanders.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'll
Here we
help
go.
you, sir. You have my full
Ah.
attention.
Leg is crooked through. The lost cane. There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Oh. Oh. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
I just need to go out to the front garden then. Right, a Navy officer. Not one of these guys seems like a Navy officer to me. English noble was beaten recently. He was beaten recently.
Not that one, huh? You lost the bet, Sherry. But don't let that stop your search for the Navy.
Oh. He's a tourist. Greek tourist. Oh, a retired military officer.
Do you know anything about this?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Damn it! I lost the bet. I could have won the bet by talking straight to him. The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show. Could you help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
So you don't know who the cane belongs to then? To find the cane's owner, I have to locate the former Navy officer who went out in the garden. Right, so the cane's owner is where the seance room is. Right. So, we go through here. Right, so whereabouts? I found the... Where's the seance room?
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Whereabouts is the seance room? There you are.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
God, I am dumb. I'm dumb and I'm blind.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am?
Hello.
Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Observations. Swollen reddish skin. Rich and fashionable. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Recently hit someone with force. A head of garlic, doesn't wear a wedding ring, red face, swollen reddish skin, expensive and new clothes, rich and fashionable, slightly red knuckles, recently hit someone with force. Bored British nobleman, judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bold, rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time, he'll be wretched.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything. I was after a British noble who takes boxing lessons but suffers from some liver issues. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Well, you're half correct. I am indeed Lord Andrew Craven. Your other guesses were wrong, but you still have the edge over that blasted medium. Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes,
wrong.
you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it.
I was
The only
half
question
wrong.
is, where is it hidden?
Half right. Damn it.
Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect
Right,
a
so he's
beating
just
may
a
result in
noble
answers of
Englishman, a
questionable
bored noble
veracity.
Englishman.
Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear
Watson
from the
shaking his
medium,
head.
like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Tell me about the diamond.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Alright.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Rightio, so I was half right. That is annoying that I was half right. But let's have a look through this entire seance room.